Yeah, dude. Tony was he was
terrified. He was terrified. Tony was terrified.
Right when I walked in, I hadn't seen him in months. I'm just fucking grilling him.
Bro.
I'm like, there he is. I'm like, who's an island now? That's what I said to him, dude. He's fucking sitting there.
Who's an island now? Did you really say that to him?
Yeah. And here's the best thing about Tony, though. He laughed. Like, Tony is for the joke, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if he's, like, going through it, he respects the joke. And
Always.
There's many layers to that whole thing. It's like, Tony is who he is.
Yeah.
And you respect that to the core. Was it the best timing? Probably not, right?
No.
Was there a lot of supervision over him, what he said?
No.
Probably not.
But that just shows you how disorganized that meeting was.
It's disorganized, but it's also real. So it's like, there's two ways to look at it. It's like, it's like nobody proofread it.
Let me clear something there, because we did say that they had went over his material. They didn't. They did not go over his material. They did. Someone suggested he take one joke out. So he took this one joke out, and he's like, oh, what do I put in its place? He decided to go with the Puerto Rico joke. You fucking dumbass. Don't you know?
We did it.
Yeah, but he's just so silly.
But he's the guy.
But he laughs at himself.
Oh, totally. But also it's weird because it's like, do you want things to be tailored or do you not want them to be tailored? You know?
Yeah.
It's like you could have a group that goes through every single joke and says no to everything.
Right.
And then you get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, it's like how many layers of when you drain spaghetti or whatever I'm talking about. Like how many layers of
spaghetti?
Nah, shit. I don't know. It's been a long year.
I know what you're saying. But I think when you get to a certain level of your career, you got to say no to things that are outside of comedy.
Yeah.
If you're just coming up and someone says you want to go speak in front of the president, go out there, make a mark, soldier. Give it your best. Yeah. But if you're Tony Hinchcliffe and you just did the Tom Brady roast, Kill Tony's the #1 comedy podcast in the world.
Unreal.
You have millions and millions of downloads every week. Don't do that. Just do comedy. You're really good. That's what I was trying to tell people. If you saw those same jokes on stage, he kills. Fucking crushes. It's just the worst environment ever for it. Lights are bright. It's in the day.
Yeah.
No one knows a comedian. He goes up cold. No one goes on after him. There's like his big ass pause after him. The whole thing was like organized terribly. Yeah. Terribly. Just complete disorganization. It was like there was the Trump speech, which is the big thing. Like, what do we do with all the extra time? Like, let anybody talk. Who wants to talk? This guy owns a fucking sandwich shop. Let him come up there. You know, look, it's my friend Giovanni. Like, let anybody in there. They were letting people that were saying wild stuff, too.
Oh, they were letting anybody in there,
And
dude.
It didn't seem like they vetted a lot of the speeches. Some of the speeches were like,
they had 40 minutes of ASMR in there. They were fucking letting people do anything.
Dude, whenever you get an organization, whether it's the Republicans or the Democrats, you got to kind of like appease everybody. And you got psychos and moderate people. And they're all together under this one banner of this one. Like, have you ever been on a sports team? There's always like one dude on the team that's a fucking psychopath, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're like, dude, don't cause any fights. Like, leave everybody alone. Let's go. Come on.
We had a brother, he would slash everybody's tires, but then here's the thing, we were giving him a ride home. So it was like, well, now we're all you know what I'm saying? But that's who he was. You had to respect him. He was a power forward, you know?
Yeah. Well, sometimes they're not making the best decisions.
People don't, man.
A lot.
People don't, man.
Especially football players, bro. You get hit in the head a lot, you're going to make some sketchy-ass decisions.
Nick Bosa got brave and shared his political thoughts the other night. You see that?
No, I didn't.
Well, it's just crazy how, like, on mainstream stuff, if you share anything one way, it's okay, but you share something another way, it's not okay.
Right. Like, nobody got angry at people. They made fun of people for supporting Kamala Harris. Like, we made fun of Dave Bautista, like, because it looked just so silly. Like, this performative commercial where it's really important to vote for Kamala and
Bautista.
Tim Walsh.
Is that the Menuda? Is he Menuda? Oh,
the wrestler, the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. Big Jack dude. He's trying to get movies, man. He's wearing pearls to like red carpet events. I know what you're doing. You're trying to get those movies. You got to like show what, you're an artist. You're sensitive. You're on the right side. Put him in the. He wants to be a lead in a movie. He wants to be a movie star.
Then fucking turn on your camera at a house and make something,
dude. I'm telling you, it's the right move. What he's doing is the right move. even if he's faking it.
You mean for Hollywood, you mean?
Yeah. Wear the beads, wear pearls. That softens you up a little bit. Lose some weight, lost a bunch of weight. Talk shit about Trump. He's allowed to be like a tough guy talking shit about Trump. Did you ever see that Jimmy Kimmel sketch they did? We called Trump a whiny bitch, and you ever seen it?
Or Jimmy Kimmel called Donald Trump that?
No. Bautista.
Bautista did?
You never saw it? Find it, because it's kind of funny.
Is he the Intercontinental Champion? I haven't watched wrestling in a bit.
He was a big-time wrestler, was a giant dude, like fucking built like a superhero. And then he went and did Guardians of the Galaxy. He was a giant dude
with Chris Pratt.
Yeah. He's a big, giant wrestler, dude.
Yes, now I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but he wants to be a movie star, so he's losing some weight. He's a good actor, too, man. He was good in that, what was that movie, The Glass Onion. Yeah. That was a great movie. He was really good in that.
Trying to think of what I've seen.
He's just
recently.
if you're a big giant dude and you're a big muscle bound giant dude, and you want to do like serious roles, like you kind of got to lose some weight. You know, you kind of got to like support Kamala Harris. You kind of got to like wear pearls. You kind of got to like soften your stance. You know, you got to kind of like be performative that you're the guy that they would want to pick, because that's like part of the battle. Like, here, let me get this.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
I thought that was Eddie Bravo, dude.
Trump is some kind of tough guy. He's not. I mean, look at him. He wears more makeup than Dolly Parton. He whines like a baby. The guy's afraid of birds. Donald Trump had his daddy pay a doctor to say his little feet hurt so he could dodge the draft. Look at that gut, like a garbage bag full of buttermilk. He sells imaginary baseball cards pretending to be a cowboy fireman. Guy's barely strong enough to hold an umbrella. I mean,
While
look
he's
how he
working
drinks
out.
water.
And where is this? At Jocko's gym?
I don't
A
know.
little pink chickadee.
That's pretty funny.
He's got jugs, big ones, like Dolly Parton. He cheats at golf. He creeps around beauty pageant dressing rooms. You know that little dance he does?
Yeah, he's a
He looks like
pervert,
he's checking
dude.
off
Who
a
isn't a
pair of
pervert?
He's moody, he pouts, he throws tantrums.
No, get those lights off!
He acts like a 5-year-old behind the wheel of a truck. He bends over for Putin. He's cattier on social media than a middle school mean girl. The guy needs help walking downhill. Almost there, Grandma. So this November, let's stop kidding ourselves. Donald Trump is afraid.
I don't watch this kind of stuff.
Look at this. The punches.
Windmills. Merle Street. And being laughed at.
Isn't it past your jail time?
But mostly, he's terrified.